Hey! It has been 7 months, I think, since I recorded something. I think since I actually fully sat down and finished knitting something as well. So scenery change. I moved again. This is my university place for this year. I feel like I've been getting into this artsy phase where I'm doing visual art more. Imposter, hello. I've been painting a lot. I've got these coloring books. I've been writing more. I'm just in this creating phase. But for a while that hasn't included knitting because I think mainly time. It's hard to make time to sit down and do something make a full sweater, which can take me in my my pacing, that can take me months. So on top of doing my first year of university and now working, I've just been no. I've been thinking furiously about what I actually want to make, because it has to be something I'm excited about since it's been so long. So I saw this picture on Pinterest of it's a t-shirt with a little band around here of a different color. I'll put it on the screen. And I feel inspired. I have this yarn, a nice creamy white. I got this from Michael's at some point. I know it's Loops and Threads. I think for a while it was discontinued, but I just saw it back on the website. So so this would be my base color for the t-shirt. And then for the band, I have the Lazy Hazy Summer Cotton by Rico design in this rainbow color, and it's beautiful. I thought it's this nice twisted yarn. It's pink with the rainbow. This is what happens when I don't do this for a long time. I forget the knitting lingo. So it's holding it together. The rainbow strands help. Oh my god, it matches my nails. I don't have a pattern for this. I haven't actually checked if there is one, but I feel in my soul that I don't want to pay for another pattern, so I probably won't buy it. I'm just gonna figure it out. I also want to talk about the books that I'm reading right now. If you want to look at my Goodreads, by the way, check the description. Okay, where do I even begin? Okay, I'm just gonna start with what I just finished this week. I read Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. No, The Handmaid's Tale. I will be so honest, I don't really know how to summarize my thoughts on this. It was intentionally, I think, a uncomfortable read the whole way through. There's a little intro where she talks about how every event in this book is drawn from something that has happened before in history, in real life. This isn't fiction in the sense that anything can happen. It's very real in the fact that all of this has happened. I'm from Canada, but being updated and observing the US right now, and then reading this, which is set, I'm pretty sure, in the US? Question mark? I think so. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to be a woman reading this. It's not unbelievable that this could happen, or something similar to this could happen. I think it's important to read. I think this might be one of the banned books in the US right now in some states. So knowledge is power. Reading is a form of protest. This is a really good place to start. I also started reading The Pivot Year by Brianna Wiest. I read one of her other books. I always forget the title because it's kind of confusing, but 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think, question mark, is what it's called. This is like you read one every day type format. Her writing makes you think, just because one, it's sometimes hard to interpret, which is a good thing to me, and because it is meant for you to reflect on your life. Anyway, my last book that I want to talk about, I went to Indigo the other day to buy a coloring book, and I saw that Ali Hazelwood released another book, and I saw that $20 sticker, and I picked that thing up because I need to know. This one is crazy, guys. They're all crazy in the sense that it's like, I just got to the first spicy part, and the way my jaw dropped, I took video of it actually, so I'll play that next. I read too far. Oh my god. I love a summer romance. I have thoughts about the problematic summer romance. It's a little bit confusing what the two like love interest dynamic is, but I'm not opposed to it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start making a swatch. Guys, I might crash out. Like, I'm trying to figure out like how many stitches I need around the neck, and then how many rows I need to increase to get to my arm. How do people do this? I wish there was a pattern. I don't see a pattern for this. I figured out what the cream yarn that I'm using is. It is called Soft Ombre by Loops and Threads. I do think it went away for a little bit, but it is back. I just checked. It's back at Michael's. Good morning. I look so ghastly. I wanted to update a little bit. I recorded this yesterday, but I didn't talk about it. I decided to add another stripe in this green color. It's just gonna be like a short one at the top. I don't know if I want to do it at the bottom. And then also I realized that I made this 5 stitches too narrow. This is the back. I think it's still fine. It's still pretty like stretchy, so I think it'll be fine. I might make the front piece a little bit bigger to make up for it. No, though, I don't know. Anyway, I just screwed up a little bit. I think it's okay if I do my increases here. So I think it's okay. Ugh, guys, I always do this. I wrote down cast on 55 stitches. And then I was like, oh, 50, we're done. Hey, I'm just gonna keep going and hope that it works. All right, hello everybody. What am I talking about? So it's bright out a little bit. I'm now at my cabin. I finished the problematic summer romance. I love Ali Hazelwood, I fear, and that one was a banger. Some of them are better than others, but that one was up there for me. So go ahead and read that if you like that kind of genre. I was at the store the other day and I went to the book section and I found A Fate Inked in Blood, which I've heard people recommending. I've heard Drew Offwallow recommend that, so I said yes, I will be reading that. And oh my god, it reads like a movie. Like, it's so fast-paced and good. Like, this is exactly what I needed for this trip. I'm probably gonna finish it this weekend. I'm here for like 3 days, but that is definitely happening. I have not yet connected for the body for my t-shirt, but I'm working on it. Moving along pretty well, I'd say. And I think we'll get her done pretty darn soon. Especially because I want to get this video out and like finally post something, because it has been forever. Anyway, I'm gonna keep relaxing, but love you. Hey team. It has been, this happens in every video. It has been probably 2 months since I recorded anything, maybe a month and a half. I am just about to finish this t-shirt. I am doing some I-cord edges around the neck and the arms. I also just lied to you because it's gonna be a tank top, I decided, because I think it looks better that way. Here's a progress picture. This is what it was about a week ago. I finally got myself to put the finishing touches on this, and then I'm gonna block it. I did want to say I maybe screwed up, but it kind of looks good. I tried to make the I-cord like skinnier, and instead I just kind of misplaced everything. Let me just show you what I mean. So this is the armhole, which I'm doing perfectly right. This is the neckline where I did one less stitch, and it kind of exposed this one purl row that I incorporated. But honestly, like, I kind of don't mind that look, as long as it flattens out when I block it. Like, that's kind of fun. So yeah, this is the first armhole, then I'll do the other one. Actually, I'm gonna see how this thickness looks when I put it on, because I'm not totally sure I want it to be this wide. Okay, team, it's the next day. I have finished the I-cord. Here's my thing. Okay guys, get ready, here's my thing. What's my thing? I don't know if I like, listen, I've never been much of a vest girl when it comes to knitting, because I don't really like the wide, like, thick bands. I don't know if that's what I want. So either I just have to make do with this, like, it's not too crazy thick and I think it'll still look like a tank top. Either that, or I remove the I-cord on the sleeves to keep it skinny. Let me try it on actually, and then we'll decide. Ooh, you know what? That's not bad. That's actually quite nice. It's still like kind of thick, but it's not necessarily a look that I hate. I just don't want it to be too like bulky. But maybe when I block it, it'll flatten and kind of sit different. Okay, I think I'm happy. What I'm gonna do is block it first and then sew in the ends and everything, just so that I can make sure it like fully relaxes, but I do want to keep the tight fit. So hopefully everything works okay. Ugh. I also would like to share that I have some plans to knit a second sweater number 9. I made a couple videos on that like 2 years ago. But the last time I made it, I used this like itchy wool and Diablo mohair, which was very like, it was really warm, but it was so scratchy, and with that high neck, it just doesn't work. So I have this other yarn, I forget where I got it from. I think it's Estelle, and it's really soft, and it's like a nice brown. But yeah, this is Estelle worsted, and I'm gonna use that to make a sweater number 9, I'm thinking. I have big plans. One other thing I want to mention is that I have been writing on Substack. If you guys don't know, Substack is like kind of like Twitter, but also the main posts are like writing and like articles and whatever you want it to be. So please go check that out. I write poems and prose and a few different things. So if that sounds fun, go take a look. And I'm gonna come back another time when I don't look like this. So see you guys later. All right, guys, I have a blocked tank top. All right, so I think the width of these bands are okay. The I-cord kind of curls in, but it makes them skinnier, and I don't really mind the look. The yarn is thin enough that it doesn't feel bulky. I was contemplating taking off this I-cord around the neck, but maybe it's good like this. Maybe that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna sew the ends. I think I like this. Okay, oh, can't see anything. She's done. She's finished. I think it turned out really darn good, you guys. It's really comfortable, and like, I don't think blocking it did very much, to be honest, but it's okay. It's like polyester mostly, the main parts are. Yeah, I think the I-cord turned out well, and I was gonna do like a little bow here, but I think that would only have worked if the slit were kind of like over here instead, which I should have accounted for, but that's okay. So I have actually started sweater number 9 already, so you can maybe expect to see a video on that coming. I won't say coming soon, but eventually. So thank you so much. Love you guys. Please go check out my Substack. Go follow me on Instagram, and see you next time.